Hey besties! Today we're gonna draw us a fun summer drink. You can change out the lemonade for boba, iced coffee, whatever you're feeling. Add a fun, cute face. I'm just gonna go through it step by step. There's not really a lot of edits, so other than I did add some background music for the long pauses and drawing to speed, undo on repeat button. If you are new here, I am Cynthia. Hello, nice to meet you. I am the digital artist at Doodle and Design Studio, trying to help you all out. I don't have it all figured out, maybe a couple steps ahead. I've been trying to create this art business and turn it into income for a while now. So I've learned some things. I've made some mistakes. So take what helps, put your lens on it, come hang out, draw some cute stuff, and let me know what you're gonna draw. Make sure and subscribe. It's free, and let's get started. Alright, let's turn symmetry on, and today I'm using a 3000 by 3000 pixel by 300 dpi canvas, so I can use this for multiple products without losing quality. So, do as I say here, not as I do, because I've definitely made mistakes of drawing tiny and then trying to blow it up. Don't do that to yourself. So, step 1, the glass. A big oval at the top. Then we're going to bring your lines down. Once we have our oval the way we want it, we're going to go ahead and go over to our layers menu and duplicate and use our transform tool to move our oval down to the bottom and make it a bit smaller for the bottom of our glass. We're working smarter here, y'all. Not harder. And once we've got our ovals, we're going to go ahead and do another layer. Looky there, I forgot to turn drawing assist back on. Each new layer you have to go in and manually turn it back on. And there we go, we're just going to draw the sides of our glass, connecting them together. And you can hold them for a nice straight line, or if you want to curve, you can just curve that line. And there we are. We have basically our glass shape. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and merge all of these layers together and call that ta-da for my glass. And I'm going to go ahead and bring down the layers opacity and then just draw over those for my final art. Oh my god, I can't freaking see this. Oh, and there's Kitty. Kitty's so slow. Okay, we're not interesting enough. Okay, once we have our cup the way we want it, we're gonna go ahead and delete our sketch layer, and then we're going to add a new layer so we can go ahead and start coloring this in. Now for me, I'm gonna make some lemonade today. Why not? It's summery, it's fresh, it's fun. So I'm going to turn my line art into a reference layer, pick some yellow, and I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm on the right layer, and I'm just gonna start coloring in this cup. I'm gonna go ahead and outline it where I want my yellow. That way I can just drop it. You could easily just color it in as well. Now I'm just lowering the opacity of my cup just a bit, just because it's rather dark. I'm adding a new layer, and I'm going to go ahead and create the straw for my lemonade, and I'm just checking the size. I'm going to go ahead and select a new layer. Why not a fun pink? And I'm going to make sure Drawing Assist is turned on, and go ahead and start drawing the straw. So I'm going to draw a straight line, and I'm going to make sure Drawing Assist is on for this one. Draw a straight line. No, just kidding. I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line. I'm going to hold so it does a quick shape and it's nice and straight, and I'm going to make an oval up at the top, connect another straight line, and then just a curved line at the bottom to finish up my straw. Now with your straw, you could go ahead and make a fun design. I'm just going to color mine in pink for the moment. I'm going to put it as a reference layer and just quickly turn it pink. Maybe. Now I'm going to pick a slightly darker color of the pink and just fill in the top of the straw for a little shadow and depth. Alright, there she is. Now I'm going to leave mine plain. And now let's just see what our straw looks like under our lemonade or on top. So you can do what you want. It's not real. We're playing. You have choices. Go ahead and make another new layer. Bring it to the top. I'm going to select my yellow, and then I'm just going to go a little warmer, darker, and go in and add a bit. I'm going to draw most of a circle just to make a lemon slice. And I'm just filling in a background color just so it's a little bit easier for me to see what I've got going on and see my colors and be able to work a little easier. I am just completing my shape so that I can drop those colors. Remember, if you want to utilize color drop, then you're going to need a filled shape to be able to drop that color and make sure that it doesn't go everywhere. I'm going to create another layer, and then I'm going to go ahead and select a light color to start creating the insides of the lemon. Now I'm freehanding these. They're obviously all different shape. You could make them all the same shape, a little bit more geometric. Your girl is just winging it. Do whatever feels right. I guess these would be called the segments of the lemon. Now I'm just going to lower my brush size a little bit and draw the little, those little liney lines. Now, I am using one of my texture brushes to just add some texture quickly to the skin of the lemon. I select a new layer, pull it to the top. And I am choosing a lighter yellow. And then I'm just going to draw in some little bubbles. Alright, let's go ahead and create a new layer, and let's add some shadow to our lemonade. Just gonna put on a clipping mask, select my yellow, go a little bit warmer, darker, pull up the size of my brush, and I'm gonna just fill in a slightly curved area. And then I can just play with this by adjusting this opacity, and then also the blending modes. If I wish, I could go in and play with those as well. I'm going to go ahead and see if I want the shadow on the straw as well. You'll find some changes you like, some changes you won't. You'll just kind of play it by ear and see how your drawing develops as you go. I'm just adding a little bit of shadow onto the lemon slice, and I'm going to lower the opacity of that as well. this will do. So I'm going to 3-finger swipe. I'm going to go ahead and copy all, 3-finger swipe, paste, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my inserted image, pull it down to the bottom. I'm going to turn on alpha lock. I'm going to pick a purplish gray color and go ahead and fill in, select the layer fill to make our shadow. Using the transform tool, I'm going to tap 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 1 pixel at a time until I get a slight shadow coming off the left side of my cup, and then I can go to my layer. I can play with the blending modes, I can play with the opacity. Just want a little slight shadow, and you can make a shadow, no shadow. Once again, the choice is always yours. And I've decided I would like the lemonade to look like it is going over my straw. So I'm just gonna color right over my straw and see what that looks like. And I think I like the way that looks. I'm gonna play with the opacity. There's so many ways to get hung up with doing all the different stuff. As you can see, I've had to do the voiceover because I have a toddler helping and I have a cat helping on the other side. It's time for a snack. He's very independent. He went and got some goldfishes for himself and a bowl for me to pour them into. Alright guys, that is it. That is all I have for you today with this fun summer drink. And you could do this with iced coffee, boba. I miss boba so bad. I've not found any sugar-free boba. But any drink that your little heart desires. And you could speed this video up and get it done in about half the time as well. Hope it gave you a fun drawing idea this week and maybe something to sell. And let me know if you're gonna make one, and let's keep creating, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye guys, have a great day.